I need another monitor over here. Hi, everyone. We're live. And I hope you all can hear me this time. I just recorded something the other day, and none of the audio worked. So we have to re-record it for our season premiere on KP Media TV. And guess who I'm here with? Why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are?
Yes, thank you so much, Richard. Yes, my name's Kisa Puckett, and I am the founder and CEO of KP Media TV. So really excited about being here with you all today. I'm also the creator of Media Launchpad
And tell
Live.
everybody what that is.
Whatever. Okay, so next week I'm really excited about this because we are having a 5-day virtual event starting next week, launching September the 27th. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard is our launch time. And it's really an event where we're going to be helping creators, entrepreneurs, business owners get to the next level in their business by leveraging the new era of media. And we're also going to be talking a lot about streaming TV. We're going to have some amazing experiences around really showcasing your brand in a new way, where you're able to elevate the media brand, learn how to have an attractive media brand. All that stuff's going to be covered next week. We're going to have mindset sessions. There's going to be a live event broadcast, lots of different things. And so our main thing is we want to really support creators with tapping into how to become more visible, get more reach, gain more authority in their space, and really have that next level of profits in their business.
Wait, and did you say that it was free?
It's free.
Come
Yes.
on.
And let me say this, Richard, about the free part. So it's free, and we're confident that it's going to be worth more than the last couple of things that you paid for or invested in for your business. That's how incredible the experience is going to be.
I signed up the other day, and then you emailed me like right after, and I was like, "Oh, this is perfect timing. Let's talk about it," because it seems like it's going to be a really fun, informative week of stuff going on. How do you? There's so many different ways of putting content out there. How do you kind of keep up with what's happening to stay ahead? Because KB Media is not just I ship over my show and you guys
Right.
put it out there. There's so much more behind the scenes and so much more support for all of us content creators. So how do you stay above like everybody else, and how do you stay with, or how do you know what the trends are so you can keep ahead of the curve?
You know what I do? I don't lock up my creativity. That's the number one. And it's funny, Richard, because I hardly ever really pay attention to what everybody else is doing, because I feel like there's a lot of that. And then people are influenced so much by what the next person is doing it and how this guru said to do this and not to do this. And so we end up kind of locking in or locking up our own creativity, skill sets, and talents. And so with me, there's no box in sight. You've probably heard me say that before, Richard. And I really just go with what do I see? What do I see that I can create? That there needs to be a solution for what's going on right now in media, in content creators, and what's going on social media. So for me, it was like, what can I create to add to that? What can I create to be a solution to what's going on? And so once I started asking myself those types of questions and started creating around that, I was able to create KP Media TV, because you're right, it's not just a distribution, it's not just a tool, because everything is that, right? When you look at different social media platforms, if you have a thing, but you don't necessarily know what to do with the thing or the strategy behind the thing, then it's not really as valuable as it really could be. And so that's what I would have to say. I really do not lock my creativity up. That's the biggest thing ever. When it comes to this event next week and how we're delivering it, I'm all about experience. So, and I don't very rarely do I teach theory. It's like, okay, theory is great. However, there needs to be the practical steps of how to do stuff. There needs to be an experience tied to it so that there can be transformation. It can't just be theory. So one of the things that we're doing, which makes our events a lot differently, and I've been doing events for years, live events, multi-state events, east to west, all kinds of stuff. And so with this particular one, like our event workbook is going out this evening for our attendees. Like we want you really immersed in the experience where you can walk away with something tangible, that when we start plugging in the gems to that workbook, that the value of that workbook becomes a multi-six-figure valuable workbook. And so that's kind of our thing, is like, what type of experience can we bring to the table with, yes, providing the knowledge and education, but how do we turn that into transformation? And so that's kind of my way of doing things whenever I'm bringing anything to the space. And we've done no different with, this event coming up.
I love that. So who can come? Are you looking for people who are already creating, for people who are thinking about it, for the newbie, for the oldie? Who can come?
Yeah. Well, I love that, the OB, right? So I love it.
I just made that
so
up.
Here's the thing that I always say with this kind of thing. What I want to say off the top, you don't need to have already, developed a media brand and kind of know about streaming TV even and all of the things. The main thing you need to have is, one, be legacy minded and driven in the way that you do things and want to impact other people's lives and community. And if you're in business, like most of us are while we're out here creating content, right? Most of us are in business. If you've had results in your own community with your own clients, you have a level of expertise that other people need to know about, and you want to extend beyond where you currently are, that is who we're looking for. So you don't necessarily have to have done TV in the past or know all about streaming TV or any of that. Mainly, you need to have the passion to serve. You need to be wanting to impact and have some type of expertise and results in the current community that you're serving. So that's mainly the focus.
That's great. And you can go to medialaunchpadlive.com to sign up. It starts on the 27th.
Yes, it starts Monday, September 27th, which is next Monday, literally. And kickoff is at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Love it. Now, one last question. Our show, The Richard Wilmore Show, season 5 premiere, October 4th on KP Media TV. How do people watch it?
Yes. So here's a couple things. So if you're streaming already, if you have Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Android TV, all you need to do is download the KP Media TV app. You do it just like you would for Netflix, Hulu, and all those guys. Download the app. And so Richard, what you'll find is there's an event schedule there every week, and he's going to be talking to you guys about this, making sure you know when his show airs each week. You just come to that live broadcast channel. It's the very first channel on the network, KP Media TV Live, and you could literally tune in to Richard's show there. So that's the way you would do it on the streaming TV side. For those of you that may not have a streaming app, none of the ones that I mentioned, we also have a web-based version of the app. Easy click through, it's watch.kpmedia.tv, and it will take you to the web-based version of the network. Same thing, look for that live channel, KP Media TV Live, during his spots, and you'll see him there live.
It's super easy. Thank you for spending your Friday night. Well, it's Friday afternoon for you, but it's Friday evening here in San Antonio. So thanks for spending it with me.
Thank you. Thanks for having me and sharing your community.
Of course. And everyone watching, we'll be back actually in, what time is it? In about 15, 20 minutes with a behind the scenes interview right here where you're watching. But Kisa, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Have a nice evening.